Well, hello again there, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and hop on in. So, basically, we've got the K&N cars at Chicago. We're just going to do something a little bit different than yeah. So, well, I mean, we've been running a lot of late models. We've been yep. We've been running a lot of other stuff as well. So, yeah. Ultimately, we got to pull the audio up here so you guys can hear shit.
Like the most stacked K&N race I've ever seen.
The most stacked race I've ever seen.
No shit.
We'll take a look. Strength of field is 3,100,
Because
huh?
it's not a small destroy 'em up short track.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can make some hay here. And the other thing, too, is the guys that are slower are much slower, and the guys that are faster are much, much faster. So, anyway.
Sure, everything being a Phoenix helps too. No one wants one of that.
All right, there we go. Anyway.
Excellent.
Chat will be minimal, so I don't have anything pinned into the window today.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and part of it is I wanted to kind of see what that is, how we're going to stream like that. Now, note, right now we're at 44 FPS. So we're trying to figure out and trying to narrow down what's causing the frames to drop so hard when it comes to streaming and doing VR as well. So that said and everything, let's see here. Let's go to the entries, take a look. Oh my god. So we're the 9 car. There's a bunch of guys in here that'll be bad fast. So let's try and get a decent finish out of this and try to go from there then, I guess. But bear with me one second, guys. There's one thing I want to get right here that I forgot to do. Okay. That's one thing. So that should help a little bit. Now, the other part of it, too, is, you know, looking in Task Manager and everything, nothing's maxed out. You know, we don't have any issues as far as that stuff goes. CPU's at 75%, memory's at 55, the GPU's at 77. So for us to be dropping frames and stuff like this, it really shouldn't be this bad. But it is, you know, and that's part of what I'm struggling with. I'm trying to figure out why. You know, why is it eating so much? You know, and really OBS is running at 30%. You know, iRacing's running at, you know, whatever it is, like 12%. And then, you know, OBS is just chewing up more of the GPU than even iRacing. So a lot of it comes down to OBS. And we might need to kind of migrate and potentially try Streamlabs OBS, see if that maybe runs a little bit lighter. It's something to try. But anyway, I don't want to bore you guys with that. Let's get out here and actually get into this thing so we can get some stuff done. But one thing that we will do before we get too far, we're going to go to the chassis. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a shit ton of brake bias rear. Okay, and I'm doing that for a couple reasons. The car's kind of tight on entry, and then you get on throttle and the thing starts to come around. The brake bias, you can only adjust it so much inside the car. So if we can do that, that'll put us not necessarily at an advantage, but it'll put us at a difference than these guys. Now, in practice, we were okay to put down 6s, 7s with relative ease. So my thought is if we can start around where our number is, I'd be happy with that. So let's go ahead and get out here, qualify. And once we're out of that, at that point, then we'll check the chat and see what that looks like. But you can see up in the top right now, we're at 90 frames per second. So we're at 90 right now. And it had dropped down to 55 there for a second. And I don't really know why that is. Now we're down at 65. And for it to just kind of fluctuate like that, it's really frustrating because it's not a consistent issue. Like, that's the most frustrating part about it.
Green flag. September, first time lap.
We're going to be on the chip getting into one here, though. Try and back up 3 and 4 as best as we can here. We backed it up a little too much there. Gonna be giving up quite a bit coming to line here.
One more lap.
Yeah, we drove it way too hard into one there. Wow, that was good for 11th quick, a 6. Wow. Okay. And you can just see it kind of dropping and floating up to 90, then coming back down to 50, and it's I just cannot put my finger on why it's doing it.
There's the checkered flag.
I just can't, you know, and that's really, really frustrating because part of me is like, all right, well, if we pin that the chat window in here in our lap like we have been doing, that typically drops the frames a little bit. But honestly, it keeps it kind of locked in at around 45. Doing it like this, I mean, we'll have moments where our frame rate's great. See, like, watch. Up there it's at 90. Now we're dipped down to 64. Now we're back up at 90. It's just, I honestly just cannot figure it out. Aaron, you have to get to the bottom, the white line, because it loosens the cars up, because there's grip. T-H-E-R-E-S. There's. Yeah, you can get down there, and absolutely, it definitely loosens the car up on the bottom. It definitely does. But the trick is getting in and actually getting down to the bottom, because the car doesn't really want to turn. There's not a lot of grip, obviously, so the car doesn't want to really get down there, which is why we have so much brake bias pulled out. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the guys who are up front have it pulled all the way out to 50, what is it, 54%? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't put it past them. But we'll see. Car never got loose with me. Full throttle off all race. What's up, good cat? Exactly where you started. Yeah, alright guys. Well, we won't have the chat in the race, which is fine. Mainly just because it's a K&N race. There won't be any cautions or anything to save us. But anyway, yeah. So we put down what I thought was going to be a somewhat respectable lap, but I guess not. What do I know?
1 lap to green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
We'll leave the relative on here and hopefully get a good race out of this thing.
Catch the 12 car.
And we can always pull more brake bias out of it. Something. But overall, I mean, this is a pretty strong field. I mean, you take a look at these guys that are in here with us. I can't remember what Conti's iRating is. It's like 8,000, isn't it? Glenn Murphy, Ian Smith, Colin Keister. I mean, those guys are serious. So, honestly, if we could get a top 5, I would probably be thrilled with that. If we could finish top 8, that'd be great. We definitely want to finish above our number, though. But we do need to finish. I'll put it that way. We have not had a great string of finishes as of late, so if we can get a decent finish, I'll be happy with that.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green. Car outside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
You just got to be watching for guys bouncing off the wall like that.
You want mine? Just let me know. I'm kind of right.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, same here.
Really, dude?
Oh, really, dude?
Did you not see the car spinning?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the guy right in front of me got hit and spun. He was coming down the track at us. Stay low.
Careful.
Keep low. You're outside.
Everybody around the apron here. We got 35 laps. That's a pretty short race, actually. Oh, don't high side it, buddy.
You're in the top 10.
See, the weird thing with Chicago, I mean, the backstretch is curved, which is a little bit unusual. Y'all know I'm definitely not like the typical guy like running down on the apron. I don't like doing that. But here, I mean, it makes a big difference. Just because that apron is so wide. Fanning out up there. We did not get through there very well at all. Gonna be at least a 10 slower. Yep, God, 2 tenths slower. Oh God, man, Garrett bouncing off of that wall, man. He's getting too friendly with the exit of turn 4 there. We're holding 1 second on Colin back there, which is fine right now. Car just really starts to give up front end grip. The car will get looser and looser, but just the more and more we heat up those rear tires. Right now we're just not getting back down to the bottom. Simple as that. And Colin is gaining. Oh, they touch. Up in the wall up there. Still up in the wall up there. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh. Man, I don't know if you guys saw that in the mirror up there, but that was ugly. I want more rear brake. I want more rear brake.
No problem.
Somehow we're up to 8th here. .1 back to Kenny. I don't know if we can do anything with these guys. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, 7, if he keeps doing that, eventually it's going to get the best of him.
I tried staying off the others. I couldn't.
Yeah, I just clicked the wall there, no worries.
I just feel like we're not using up all the track. We're not getting all the way out to the wall up there. But I mean, do you see how they're like, they're driving in just as hard as we are, but they're getting down to the bottom. I don't know whether I'm just not putting enough wheel in this thing or what. But we'll try it. Maybe we just need to be slowing down more than we are.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, that scared me. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It just feels like the car just doesn't have any front end grip. And I know that there's grip right down there on that line, but whether it's driving style or not having whatever, we cannot get back down there if we're driving in as high as these guys are. Steve is killing us. I mean, he's pulling away like 0.2 a lap. Saying Gabe is really gaining on us here. I don't know whether Gabe was in a wreck or he's just been saving his stuff this whole time. Who knows? Try driving it in hard there because nothing else is working. It's fucking nothing. Just no grip.
You're outside.
Let's see if we can follow Gabe here and do something. Yeah, right there. And maybe we're just getting into it too hard. I don't know. Now we're just kind of holding. I mean, Gabe's still getting away from us here, but that ain't good. That ain't good. That's the best we've gotten through 1 and 2 in a while. We got some work to do if we're going to hold these guys off. And overdrive in 1 and 2 is not the way to do it. Might be able to do it if we can just kind of keep the car straight here. We got 7 to go here. The good news for us is that St. Logan and Gerald back there, they are fighting hard for position. Logan's working that high line right now. He's got it dialed in.
Car inside. Still there. Still there. 5 laps to go. Keep high. Stay high. Clear inside.
Well, we got a dogfight. Logan's gonna send it one of these corners, you can feel it.
Outside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Left to go.
Oh man, I don't know if we got anything for Logan.
Go low.
Jesus Christ. I mean, really?
You're dropping debris, bring it on in.
Holy shit. This is a bad idea.
There's the checkered flag.
Fucking ridiculous.
We'll get him next time.
Alright. Let's see what the fuck happened. See, I mean, he started to turn down the hill, you know, and that's, I mean, honestly, I didn't even fucking see him, really. I knew he was slow up there, but, I mean, we couldn't see him. Like, right there, we had a lane to the high side. Just fucking nothing. I mean, again, like, and because of that, we finished back fucking here. We should have been right here. We should have been right with our number, right in 9th, maybe 10th. Instead, we finished back here. 27 frames a second. That's cool. I love it. I just don't get it, man. Like, we have had the worst fucking luck in the past week in iRacing in terms of just having shitty runs and all this other stuff. And it's really starting to bother me because some of the stuff is in our hands and some of the stuff is not. You know, and it just really fucking bothers me.
You know, like, we did our best to try and hold these guys off. We were actually holding pace with Logan. I mean, just fucking dumb. I mean, just really, just truly fucking stupid. And you can't even be mad at the 7. I mean, what the hell is he supposed to do? I mean, he's trying to get around. We have 2 laps to go. You know, like, I understand what he's doing, and you can't be mad at him for that. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck, man? We have had the shittiest luck. Can we go to us, please? Thank you. Let's just go back to the cockpit here and watch what happened. Like, I mean, I saw that, but mainly I'm watching the 13. And really, we make that split-second choice right there to try and go high. And you can watch what we do on the wheel here. I mean, basically, we see him. I thought he was just slow. I didn't know he was fucking stopped up here. And again, it's ridiculous. Fuck. Oh my god. Anyway, let me bring up the finishing results here. Let you guys out of here. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, Bob, we would have done the same thing, and we would have been all over the place too. Yeah. I know. I love that Mark always thinks that, like, people try to wreck everybody else, like, just to, like, preserve their finish. That's what's kind of funny. And some people do, I'm sure, just take out as many cars as possible. Really, I think he was just trying to get going, but again, we just have had the worst luck in the past couple weeks, man. It has been terrible. But anyway, bring you guys over to the desktop here. Yeah. Now we had, well, so the spotter came over and said, slow car up high. Again, I thought he was slow. I mean, there was nobody wrecked up there, like nobody stopped. So I thought he was just slow. Obviously, that's not what that means in iRacing. Slow car up high means there's a fucking wreck up high. But anyway, so that's top split right there. And yeah, we finished 15th. Yay! We lose 0.14 in safety rating. We lose 42 in iRating. So right now we're just barely over 4K. Again, we've just had shitty luck. And if we would have finished where we should have, probably 9th, we probably would have gained like 3 iRating, 5 iRating maybe. I don't know. I'm probably like more like 10, you know, just because it's a 20 car field more than a 9 car. But still, these are the ones that are tough to swallow. I'll be honest with you guys. These are the ones that are tough because you had something right there. We were 1 lap away from finishing this fucking race. And if we would have given up that spot, fine, we finished 10th. But, I mean, even Gerald was able to keep going and soldier around here for 1 more lap, you know, and take home 10th. I mean, we ended up finishing, what, 1 lap down? The only spot we could have grabbed was 7th, you know. But again, these are really tough. Get the JJ spotter pack. I don't need, and I don't want. If you're talking about I can't remember if it's JJ or if it's Jimmy Johnson, so you have like Chad Canal stealing at you, but no. Yeah, I know that some guys do the spotter packs and stuff. I don't, mainly just because it's one more thing for me to have to screw around with, and I've already got this VR stuck to my head and the Stream Deck and OBS and all this other stuff, and iRacing just dropping frames for no damn reason, but again, there's just no reason for it. But anyway, that's enough. That's enough bitching. So, I appreciate all you watching on the stream. You know, obviously, not where we wanted to finish it all, but it is what it is. That's a tough one. But we'll move on. I mean, Chicago's a lot of fun. I mean, we had fun doing it. really need to work on long run speed and figure out what these guys are doing to get down to the bottom like that, because whatever they're doing, I'm not doing it, or I'm not getting the picture on it. So we'll have to figure that out. But anyways, appreciate what you guys do. All right, and as a little teaser for you who are here anyway, I did get the next big trophy in the mail today for the league races. It is amazing. It is amazing. I am so excited about it. Maybe I'll post a picture of it, but we'll see. But the hardware for the next big season that we do, and again we've got some big things coming up on the horizon and whatnot. Um, that'll probably be given out at that point. So, anyways, thank you one more time, and until the next time, guys, take care.